In this episode of Mighty Car Mods, we have got a mighty battle of miniature proportions.
That's right, today the Midget is going to get completely chopped by my little K truck in a series of challenges.
Marty's truck is going to get trashed because it's a dump truck.
Oh God, I've got a tip for you. This is going to lose.
Martin, you'll have to recycle your tears because you'll be crying so much it'll be an environmental disaster.
Just run
What?
the graphics.
I don't know what that means.
Welcome to another episode of Mighty Car Mods. On this episode, my truck is going to dominate the Midget in a series of challenges. Why? Because you may have seen recently that my truck actually lost at the racetrack, which I was actually shocked by. I thought I had the power advantage, I thought I had mad grip, I thought I had a lot of things going for me, but it turns out the Midget and this man's committed driving got him over the line by about that much. Today I'm going to win back the pride, I'm going to win back the crown, I'm going to win back the cred, and I'm going to chop this thing.
Blah, blah, blah.
We
are down here at Sydney Motorsport Park. They've kindly given us the skid pan for the day. We will be going through a series of challenges that you have chosen. A bunch of challenges that I think are going to better, more appropriately reflect the kinds of things that these trucks are capable of.
In the real world.
We've got battles, there's races, there's drifting, there's all sorts of different stuff going on. First of all, before we start, for those that are new, let me show you just 30 seconds each about what these trucks are, and then we're going to dive into the challenges. This is a Daihatsu Midget 2K truck, a 660cc three-cylinder monster from Japan that punches out around 30 horsepower to the rear wheels only. The Midget was designed as a tiny delivery vehicle, but the only thing it's going to be delivering today is chops left, right and centre. At only 500 kilograms and a low centre of gravity, this little truck has all the ingredients to dominate Marty's tipper truck. I beat him at the track and I'll beat him again today. In fact, he'll have no idea what's coming for him from behind, so I suggest he straps himself in and shuts his flapping beak.
The only thing that's going to be flapping around here is your mum's vegetable garden, because I'm going to dump so much mulch and fertiliser out of my tip truck that she's going to have to cover it with big flappy tarps to keep all the freaking birds out that are trying to steal her mad stash, thanks to me and thanks to my mad tip truck. As if it wasn't already mad enough from the factory with its low-mounted 660cc modern 3-cylinder engine, we added a turbo and intercooler for even more power. Unlike the Midget, it's got 2 seats, usable carrying capacity, and it's proven its abilities on and off-road for nearly 2 years. It's got boost, switchable 4-wheel drive, and a locking diff, making it the ultimate practical track weapon. All of this adds up to an ass-kicking, because this here is an actual truck that actually tips, unlike your useless ute, and I'm coming for you.
So those are the trucks. Now let's dive into the challenges. The first challenge is determining which of these cars is the most modified.
Now this show is called Mighty Car Mods. Both these cars are actually quite heavily modified. These things from the factory are usually like this weird ugly green. This one has been painted. It's got all the awesome chrome bar work. It's got the spotlights. It's got the awesome aftermarket 10-inch wheels, which are quite rare and quite unique. The truck mirrors, the roll bar. It's got all the side pods and the body kit. It's actually quite extensively modified, but people, come over here and have a look at the truck. What's great about the truck is it's got 2 different modes. It's got off-road mode, it's got street mode, there's also a race truck mode, apparently, some special combination of buttons that cheat codes it into a race truck. Most importantly, while this here does have the aesthetic mods, the K truck has been turbocharged. Aesthetic mods, mechanical mods, I think due to the actual performance of it and the nature of what we're all about, I think we can agree that today's one goes to the K truck. It's closer than I would have guessed though. This is actually pretty awesome.
With mods and with performance comes great responsibility. That responsibility is the budget, which is the next challenge. How many mods you can do to your car is usually proportionate to how much money you've got to spend. So that brings us to this challenge, which is the budget challenge. Now, I'm going to start with the Midget. This one here was $8,000, pretty much as you see it. We spent about another $1,000 fixing it up.
Not much.
There's some compliance and stuff. Basically, we are under $10,000 so far for a fully functioning truck. Marty, what have you got?
Well, this is where it gets a bit more awkward. These K trucks in Japan are not actually worth that much. They're everywhere. They're like tradie utes. But to get one in Australia, particularly to get a tipper and to get one that's less than 5 years old, which is this one, $21,000.
Wow.
21 grand. It's almost as much
Plus-
as a real tipper.
Plus the modifications.
Plus the mods. Now we're able to use a lot of second-hand parts for the mods, a lot of cheap parts from the internet. So the mod's actually not so bad. The ECU is probably the most expensive part, and the wheels I got second-hand. They were already custom made like that. They weren't that expensive either. So mods-wise, a couple of grand thrown at it, but a big result for that amount of money. But yeah, we're probably pushing $25,000. It's a lot for a little truck.
The Midget is the winner. Now, of course, we're going to see a lot of challenges in this video. There's going to be driving, there's going to be drifting, there's going to be racing. But on pure budget level, that is one for the Midget.
It is.
We're now 1 for 1.
Now, it's one thing to care about your own car, but does everyone else care about it? You go into meetups, what do people think? Does it have cred? We reached out to you in a poll on our YouTube channel and said, which would you have out of these two trucks?
What I can tell you is that the results are absolutely shocking.
Surprising.
One of these cars, trucks, won in a landslide. 73 to 27%. And the winner is, everybody, the Kei truck.
That
is
I
your
was
favourite.
surprised.
Marty was shocked.
I was shocked.
I was not so shocked.
Okay.
Marty,
it's a cool
that's another
truck.
point for you.
It is.
You now on 2, I'm on 1. People, you know what it's time for though? Let's hear what they sound like. It is time for the static sound off. One of the most important aspects of your car is not just how it looks and how it performs, but also how it sounds, which is one of the problems that we've got with EVs because they don't really sound like much at all. This is the static sound off. You've gone to KFC, you've ordered your food, and now you want to try and get as much attention as possible. I gotta be honest, I'm worried about this challenge because this truck sounds
amazing.
incredible.
Let's hear it, people. This is a static sound off. See if we can get some dose happening. Here we go.
All right, people, it's over to the Midget. Believe it or not, if you get an automatic version, there is a little seat for there. At the moment, if I go to change gears, I'm just getting a handful of, like, that's a little bit awkward.
There you go. It's right there.
But there it is. Oh, thank you. So,
that's not neutral.
this is the naturally aspirated purity, of course, and I'm just going to throw that into reverse.
Why in reverse?
No, wait on 4th,
No,
3rd,
neutral.
2nd,
Ow,
2nd, 2nd.
ow.
All right, here we go, people. Midget sound. Here we go.
It's all right.
The winner is the Kei truck. Actually, Marty's the real winner. Every time I put it into reverse.
The winner is Mike.
These cars are trucks, and
Utes. Yours is a ute. Mine's a truck. Mine
Mine's
looks
a
like a
truck?
truck. Yours is not a truck.
yes, it is.
It's a ute.
It's a Kei truck.
It's a ute.
It's
It's
a
not
Kei
a K
truck.
truck. Come on, man.
Now you're wasting the internet.
All right, whatever.
Dude,
No, whatever.
what defines a truck versus a ute?
Talk about how crap
Marty,
you...
what defines a truck versus a ute?
This is little. That's big.
That's little as well.
It's not little. In
Dude,
K
this is
trucks, it's
tiny.
big. In K trucks, that's not a K truck, so it's a ute.
It's a small Kei truck.
It's a ute.
It's called a Kei truck. That's what it is. That's what
a
it's
ute.
classified at.
Anyway,
It's not a ute at all.
it's not a...
Anyway, these cars are trucks, and that means they are designed to be utilitarian.
to carry stuff.
So now we're talking about load and carrying capacity. Martin, what have you got? You
well,
got a tipper for starters.
I have a
Ding.
tipper. I have a tipper, which is awesome. So that's actually so useful. Anyone who's ever owned one knows that you never have to unload your ute ever, or your truck ever. Ute in his case, truck in mine, because you just tip it out. Automatic swinging tailgate, which is awesome when it gets to the top. The tailgate swings out when you put the tray back down. It connects back and locks. It's awesome. You can fold these down. You can do so much cool stuff with it. And the carrying capacity officially is 350 kilos. On private property, I've had it up near 650. No problem. How about yours?
My Midget 2 is a truck.
Can it tip?
And it doesn't have a tip because that is just more stuff to break. This is about the purity of transporting your goods.
Right.
This has a carrying capacity of 150 kilos, which is all you need.
Dude, that's not even you
You
and-
don't need any more than that anyway.
You and me in this could overload it.
You don't need more than that though. You and I, we're not going to go in the back of it, are we? I'll be driving up there and you'll be back here. So it's actually fully functional as it is. That's all you need to know. But look, the K-Truck wins.
Right.
There's not a whole lot more to talk about.
I just want to do a quick...
But I still dispute that this is not a truck.
I just want to show you something. I want to do a quick test.
Okay.
Just let's see this.
I don't care about this shit. I'll win any performance battle, which is good because the next one is Go to Woe. This one is the Go to Woe challenge. It's very simple. You got to accelerate as fast as you can up to 60, then put the brakes on. Whichever car can get up to that speed and stop in the shortest distance is the winner.
I think I've got this one, mate.
I think you do have this one because when we were on track last time, you definitely had it up the straight.
Outright performance. But the Midget has surprised us before.
Have you got ABS?
Yep.
Okay, and you got turbo and...
I got turbo, 5-speed, injection. Yeah, I got all the good stuff. What have you got?
I have naturally aspirated purity, people.
Not going to help him in this.
At least it
case.
handles well. All right.
I'll beep it in for you.
It'll be very interesting to see how this goes.
So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, sure.
Here we go. Yes. Oh, I've got him so good. Oh, I've got him so good. Not even close. Not even close. Chopped so hard, dude.
Was that 60?
Yeah, it was 60. You got chopped real bad.
That's the biggest
Huge.
difference we've ever had.
Yep.
That's the biggest difference we've ever had doing this challenge.
I guarantee both our speedos are out, but only by 5% or so.
All right.
So worst case, it was like 58 or 62, but that stops and goes really, really well.
People, I'm sorry. I have to swap cars and go again.
Sure. Happy
So
to.
we have to do that again.
Happy to. Gonna chop him again. I'll get chopped again, is what I meant. What a funny little car.
All right, in the K-Truck.
カードです。3の外でカードです。お願いします。いただきます。結婚していてますか?
I just want to see it again.
You're gonna love that thing, dude. You're gonna love it.
No, I'm not, man, because I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my midget.
All right, we're gonna send it. You beep it.
Okay, you ready?
Jump the start. My poor little truck. My poor little truck. My poor little truck.
The truck has truly, truly got it.
Oh no, that's the worst. I never want to hear that again.
Yeah, that's a confirmed kill, dude.
Dude, Roger red line. I could hear it hitting the red line. I think your speedo's out the wrong way, and I think my speedo's out the wrong way to actually give me probably 10% of an advantage.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It like
it
that,
goes.
you can see that it's pulling it. You could call it a drag race, and that's going to win.
Yeah,
still.
True. Yep.
So, speedos or not, that is another win for the K-Truck. All right, people, let's move on to the next challenge. Now we're getting a bit of performance. It's time for the slalom. The next challenge is a test of sheer acceleration, grip, suspension and braking. It is the slalom. Right now, Marty is down there preparing for battle. We've got a series of witches' hats. He's going to slalom through them, get all the way back. I'm going to be timing that. We get his time. Then I go through with the midget. I win, and that is the whole challenge. So let's cut to Marty and kick off the slalom challenge.
All right, little K-Truck, this is all about handling and speed and power, of which you have all in spades, as well as class and practicality and tippiness. What else do I need to say? Tippiness.
You ready to go, Martin?
Yeah, I'm ready to
You're
go.
going to cross these two witches' hats.
Yep.
You're going to slalom all the way up, the bunch
Yep.
of witches' hats at the end. You'll
Yep.
go around them, you'll come back.
Yep.
You'll stop when you go over this line.
Yep. You lose a second
I
per
will
witch's hat
also
you run
stop
over.
this, and then we'll go from there.
You lose a second if you hit a witch's hat.
Sure.
Yep, and you turn right first.
Great.
3,
Sounds good.
2, 1, go.
Go.
Don't go too fast, don't lose time hitting witches' hats. Don't lose time, don't lose time, don't lose time. Go wide. Not too fast, not too fast, not too fast, not too fast, because you're just going to spin the wheels like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, these are tight. Oh, these are tight. Oh, these are tight. Yes.
And
that
to a
was
stop.
solid. That was clean. That was clean.
Well done, mate.
as.
24.95 seconds.
And I did not hit a single witch's hat.
Good job. All right.
Your turn.
Now it's time for the midget. Marty has just done an impressive run in his truck. Well done, Martin.
Thank you, mate.
That was very good. Here's what I'm going to say. The midget was designed to navigate quickly the tight streets of Japanese cities. It's what it's for. The turning circle is superb. The performance is unparalleled. And I'm about to show you what this midget can do. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Go midget, go midget, go midget.
Oh,
go.
he collected a witch's
Oh,
hat.
I think I might have
That's
hit
a
a
second
cone.
off his time.
And around here.
That was a good time. But you did collect a witch's hat.
Oh, what was the
So-
time? That's a win for the midget! Now it's starting to get a little bit exciting, people, because it's not just about performance, suspension geometry, braking, tyre grip. It also has a lot to do with driver ability, Martin. It's time for Motorkhana. The next challenge is the Motorkhana. So we've got some slalom, we've got some high-speed cornering, we've got some sharp little hairpins here. Then we have to stop in a box and come to a complete stop, and that is when the time will stop. So a little bit more high speed, a little bit more skill involved.
If you skip the box, you lose 3 seconds. If you hit a witch's hat, you also lose a second.
All right,
Good to
Got
go?
it.
Got
I'm
my
almost
stopwatch
good to
ready,
go,
mate.
Martin. I'm going to be using my Monster Taco here. All right, are we ready to chop? Yes, we are. Okay, mate. It's so weird doing the handbrake with the right hand. I'm sure, like, for Americans, they're like, but for Australia, it's just normally where the gear stick and the e-brake's on the same time. It's the same place. It's not. It's weird. All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Whenever you want,
just
mate.
when I go,
Get
you'll
yourself
start?
in if you like.
Let's go, midget. This is what you do, midget. This is what you do. Yep, this way, this way. Midget, you are going so well. This is so good. Okay, around the outside of these, outside of this one. Oh my gosh, this car is so good. Far out, into third, 50 kilometers an hour. Hard on the brakes. Around there. Go, midget, that's the rear end coming out. All right, feeling good. Down into second, pop it around here. All right, here we go, people. Into the box and on the brakes. That was
Very
a good
good.
run. It felt good. Don't know what my time is, but well done, you little midget. You are freaking awesome.
Very good.
44.58.
That's the time for me to beat, mate.
All right, it's K-Truck time. Let's go, mate. 44.58 is the time to beat.
Yes,
I
it
got to
is.
be honest, Martin, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if the K-Truck beats that, because this challenge really is playing into the midget strengths of
It
that
really
kind
is.
of tight turning,
Yep.
quick acceleration,
Gear delivery.
quick. How do you think you're going to go?
I think this is the difference now is between this and the Motorkhana is now there's some straights.
Yeah.
And this is where the turbo spoolie boy power is going to come into it. It's gonna crush it. Let's go. Come
All right,
on.
man.
All right, you ready to start
I'm
your
going to
watch?
get the stopwatch out. Let's get ready to rumble, people. Okay, here we go. When you're ready to go, I will go.
3, 2, 1. Yes.
All right, he's got a tidy start.
Solid as. Loves it. Holding yourself in is the hardest bit. Don't hit any witches' hats. Oh, the power. So much power. Tidy, 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 tidy. Tidy, tidy, tidy. Yes, let's go. Wheel spin. 4th gear. 9 pounds of boost. Loves it. Just loves it. Let's go. 3rd gear. No, too much wheel spin. Come on, come on, come on. Truck has got this. Handling, such good handling. Yes, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boost up, boost up. On the brakes, don't want to overshoot it. Oh God, oh, whoa, only just made it into the box.
That was so close.
Was it?
That was so close.
Felt fast.
46.38.
Oh, no way.
So that there is, we're kind of like
so
within a
close.
second. And you know what? I reckon a second of that was the stop. So kind of coming to the stop, instead of it just being bang, it kind of,
it didn't really want to stop. I thought I'd overshoot, but I didn't want to lose 3 seconds. That's
but
close, but.
That said, I reckon with a more aggressive stop, there's going to be 1 second in it. But I think it's fair to say the Midget has that.
So I think the next challenge is where the truck is going to just excel.
Well, Martin, I would disagree. I actually think the next challenge is all about the purity of the rear-wheel drive. This is some bastardized, add some extra all-wheel drive action. No one's here for that, man. Everyone knows the true JDM is rear-wheel drive. Leave the all-wheel drive stuff to the Europeans, mate. But this is not a European fest here. This is the battle of the K-trucks. So people, this is it. This is the finale of this battle. It is the K-Truck Drift Challenge. This is it, people. This is the last challenge of the day. This is the Drift Style Challenge. I don't think I can win even if I win this challenge, but I'm not going down without a fight.
Absolutely, that is really what Daihatsu Midgets are all about. Now, what I would say is we have rear-wheel drive vehicles, unlike rubbish Audis and Subarus and Mitsubishi Evos with their
filthy
rubbish
Golf GTIs with their front wheel drive.
Unpure. We have full purity rear-wheel drive front engine, and by front I mean under your butt, and we're going to set those things to the moon to try and do some epic skids, and it's all about
Mine's
style.
actually rear-wheel drive.
Doesn't matter about speed.
His has got some all-wheel drive rubbish that is unnecessary for this kind of challenge.
So I actually have
My
both.
car's the only car that actually exudes purity here today for this challenge.
What are you talking about?
Because yours is four-wheel drive.
Mine, it's not.
No, but the philosophy of the car was to make all four wheels turn under power.
The sticker on the side says 4x4.
Anyway, your car was recently at the 4x4 show.
It was.
Mine wasn't. Mine was at the
is that we're
purity
going to
show.
send these skid machines. We actually have no idea what car's going to be better at this, so let's find out. All right, truck. This is where you're really going to be at an advantage with your
diff lock.
Yeah. Drift truck.
That was so good.
So
good job. That was unreal. Well done,
What
man.
a sick little truck, man. The best.
I can't compete with that.
Yeah, you'll be right. I believe, dude, you have the driving skills. Like what I have in I turboed my shitbox. I think you have in commitment to the full send. I think the Midget's going to surprise you. In a way a Midget has never surprised you before.
We need to rename this the tricycle.
Oh, was it that one?
Yeah, it was awesome.
No way.
All right, little Midget, you've done a great job. Let's see if you can get sideways. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, little Midget. Yes, well done, little Midget. So weird doing the handbrake on the wrong side. It's struggling. I think that's the K-Truck, people. I think that is the K-Truck. Midget, you did well. Thank you. today was not your day. You're a track car, man. You're a track truck.
This did really well. Open diff. It's such a handicap, but yeah, man, you did really well.
It just shows how good the K truck really is, doesn't it? Really, it just does it all.
It really does do it all, and while it may not be a typical JDM hero car, it's continued to prove it can hold its own and even kick some ass in nearly anything you throw at it. I can't believe I even questioned whether I needed one of these things in my life, as it has absolutely made it better.
That is a well-deserved overall win for Marty and his K-Truck.
The Kei Tipper continues to dominate. Dominates the land,
Yep.
dominates the mud,
Yep.
dominates the sea, driving on the beach.
It does.
Doesn't dominate the racetrack.
No.
We're still yet to see the racetrack
it
mod.
doesn't dominate the racetrack.
And then it dominates the skids. Thank you very much for watching. This was a little bit of fun. It's great to actually get out and drive your car. You can talk about mods all day and
Okay.
talk about all sorts of brakes and suspension, turbos and all this stuff, but ultimately it's about getting out with your mates and having a little bit of fun.
Speaking of that,
we hope you enjoyed it.
Speaking of that, you can buy nearly 3 midgets for 1 K-Truck. So technically you and 2 mates, because they only seat 1 person, could all buy midgets and come and do this together, whereas you're just chilling in your truck by yourself.
That's true. And of course it is about hanging out and doing stuff together. If you're feeling a bit rough at the moment, you can get onto ReachOut.com, which is a mental health charity that supports young people and their families. If you're struggling a bit, not having a great time, check out the website. We are proud ambassadors and have been for years. There's lots of great resources there. Martin, congratulations.
Thanks, man. That was fun.
The truck dominates again.
Dominates in this.
We love the truck.
Yeah, the
we
truck's
do.
pretty
I mean, I can pretend I don't. But maybe what we can say for now is that is the best K truck we've got.
Yep.
And that's the best K ute we've got.
Yes, finally, I got you there.
See you next time, everybody.
Kebab
Thanks for watching
time.
Mighty Car Mods.
Let's
It
go.
is kebab time.
Which one are we taking again?
Well, you're the only one
we
that's
have
got
to go
2
in this
seats.
one.